Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
We talk about this in main event, a tremendous fight. SUBRIEL Matias, who many believe, we included, could be the best 140-pounder in the world. No one really wanted to accept the challenge. The man to my left, Paro, accepted that challenge and did it aggressively, did it quickly. He believes that he can become Australia's latest world champion on Saturday night. We're going to turn to Team Paro. Alfie Di Carlo, welcome. Aware of the challenge, but excited, confident, and you believe your man can make history here in Puerto Rico on Saturday night.
Yeah, thanks, Eddie. Yeah, look, we've had a wonderful preparation for this fight. Done a solid camp in Australia, as well as finishing off here in Fort Lauderdale and Miami for 6 weeks. Look, Liam, I don't have to ask him too many questions. I knew he'd accept the fight. He's a fighter. He's got the heart of a lion, and I know that come fight night, he's going to give it his all. We're very confident. The preparation's been amazing, and I know what Liam can do. We have full respect for SUBRIEL Matias as an unbelievable champion, and to Team Matias, but I just think that Liam's going to have the goods on the night.
Obviously, he's been around now. He's experienced many big nights, of course, headlined back home in Brisbane, but more importantly, you know, co-main event, a sold-out Chase Arena, 15,000 people in San Francisco when he beat Montana Love. Got all the experience to stay calm under the pressure on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't think the occasion's going to get to Liam. Like you said, he's fought in front of 20,000 people in December. Also had all the pressure that comes with fighting in your home country against Brock Jarvis there in a big event. So I know Liam's going to be ready. He'll walk out and he'll get the job done.
Well, pass over to Liam. Liam, the challenger on Saturday night, there's a calmness about you. Not many people want to face this guy. You know how good he is, but you also believe you have the beating of him on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. Fighters, we fight. I'm going to stick by that. First, I want to thank you and Matchroom for giving me this opportunity, and I want to say mucho respeto a Matias, respeto Puerto Rico, venga a darle una buena pelea a su campeón.
Very good, Liam. That's very impressive. You put me to shame. Put me to shame. There has been some back and forth, I know you respect each other as well, but the chat's good as well. You respect this guy as a fighter, but you believe you've got the tools and the game plan under Alfie to beat him.
1,000,000%. Look, he's a tremendous champion. His record speaks for itself. It's a world title at the end of the day. It's what you dream about as a young kid, and look, nothing in life comes easy, so I'm taking the biggest test, not only for the title, but for the best guy in the division at the moment. So it's a no-brainer for me. Like I said, fighters fight, and I'll fight anyone, and I'm proving that. I'm coming into the Lion Den, to Puerto Rico, to take on the champion, so I'm ready.
Obviously, Australian boxing absolutely flying at the moment, and more importantly, a great time. A time zone that everyone's used to watch the big fights. Of course, Sunday, mid-morning, coming into the afternoon, going to be a big audience live on the zone in Australia, ready to become Australia's latest world champion.
Oh, 100%. That's what we do it for. We're proud Aussies, and yeah, shout out to everyone tuning in back home. God willing, we get the job done Saturday.
Thank you, Liam. As we pass down to Team Matias, we'll start with the trainer, Jacob Najjar. Jacob, welcome. This is a great fight. Everybody knows the ability of Liam Paro. You believe in your man. The atmosphere is going to be incredible. Ready for a big performance from your champion on Saturday.
Absolutely. We know that this is a good fight, a dangerous fight for SUBRIEL, just as well as a dangerous fight for Liam Paro. What more exciting to be here in Puerto Rico in front of SUBRIEL Matias, his fans, his hometown, with all his people being here, his children, his wife, everyone being here. But I believe 100% in my heart, and I know what we did in camp. I know we've done everything correctly. There's no excuses. And I know that SUBRIEL Matias Saturday night will become victorious and his bout will remain here in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
How does the game plan change being at home? It's a different kind of pressure. We know that SUBRIEL has had to go on the road many times in his career, now in front of his adoring fans, his people. Obviously that's going to lift his performance as well, but important to stay calm as well on Saturday.
Absolutely. You have to work the mindset of a fighter to allow him to know that he is the one that's on top of the ring, that he's inside that ring. We want to all please the fans, but at the end of the day, he's the one in there fighting. So we have to remain calm. We have to let him know in camp, we're not going to be pressured by the cheers or the claps or the yells. So he's a professional. He's a veteran with 21 fights. He knows what he needs to do, and he's fought here before. This is his 10th fight here in Puerto Rico, and we don't expect anything different but, the same Subriel that comes out, the warrior, the attacker, the animal in the ring.
Thank you, Jacob. Subriel, welcome, champion. This is it, your moment. I know, as Jacob says, you've boxed here before, but this is different. As world champion, 10,000 people, a great fight. You ready to perform for your people on Saturday night?
Sí, en primer lugar, bienvenido. Hemos hablado de esto con Jacob. Acaba de decir Jacob que has peleado muchas veces aquí en Puerto Rico, pero esta vez es diferente, es tu momento. Vas a pelear delante de 10.000 personas. Va a ser una buena pelea. ¿Estás preparado, listo para esto el sábado?
Primero que nada, gracias a Dios, a cada uno de los que están en mi equipo, a mi manejador, promotor, a HEARN, por aceptar este negocio, y contento porque mi última aparición aquí fue en el 2019, noviembre 30. En esta ocasión, pues, estoy siendo campeón y tengo de frente un gran reto, entonces creo que eso va a ser interesante.
So first and foremost, I want to thank God. I also want to thank my team, my manager, my promoter, HEARN, for accepting to do business with me. I'm delighted to be here because the last time I fought here was in 2019 on the 30th of June. That time I wasn't champion, but this time I am champion, so it's going to be very interesting.
You say that you've been like a caged animal in training camp. Of course, we know you're a dangerous fighter. This guy as well, a very good fighter. You expect a tough challenge on Saturday.
Sí, hemos hablado y eres como un animal enjaulado en el campamento. Sabemos que eres un boxeador también muy peligroso. Tu oponente también es peligroso. Supongo que es un reto para ti. ¿Y cómo visualizas ese reto que te enfrentas?
I want to say something, Liam Paro. I'm really very happy because he accept the challenge to fight me in my house, my town, and I think in the paper the people say I'm void, and he accept the challenge, and I'm happy for this because Saturday night 2 warriors gonna be put the show in Puerto Rico. ¿Me entendieron?
And finally, away from the nice Subriel Matias, every one of your fights has ended inside the distance. Every one of your victories ended inside the distance. You believe Saturday night you stop this man and you remain the most dangerous man in the division.
Realmente siento que la pelea no llega a 12 asaltos. Entiendo que Liam Paro tiene todo para no llegar allá, al igual yo. Ambos poseemos, ¿verdad? Tenemos las ganas de... Yo quiero continuar siendo campeón. Él quiere hacerse campeón. Entonces creo que eso es lo que hace peligroso esta pelea. Yo no quiero dejármelo quitar y entiendo que él de igual manera su invicto. Y que siento que no va a llegar a 12 asaltos.
So first I want to say I don't feel that this fight will go 12 rounds. I mean, everything he's showing me is that this won't go 12 rounds. He might come to box. He obviously wants to take that title away from me, and I want to take his undefeated record away for him.
Well, thank you, Subriel. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, everybody. If you know your boxing, you know this is a tremendous fight. The IBF World Championship on the line here in Manatee in Puerto Rico, live around the world on DAZN. I cannot wait to experience the atmosphere. We've seen some incredible atmospheres around the world. Wembley Stadium, Dallas Cowboys, of course now Saudi Arabia in Mexico. But on Saturday night we get to experience 10,000 in Manatee in Puerto Rico of Puerto Rican hardcore boxing fans for their champion, Subriel Matias, against Australians Liam Paro. Watch it all live on DAZN. We're going to face the guys off here and we'll be back here for the weigh-in tomorrow. We can't wait for a huge night on Saturday. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.